full rain gear on. That must be.
I did. It was raining a little early.
Oh yeah, it was raining a whole hell of a lot.
What's up?
How you feeling?
How are you?
Doing good.
Feel great.
Is it good to have a rain day when there's the chance, pretty darn good chance that it's going to rain on Saturday?
Yeah, it is. We need, the mental part of practicing in the rain is good, and the physical part, there's adjustments to do on that as well. So yeah, it was good.
Did Jared wear the gloves again?
No, he's fine without them.
He's moved beyond the gloves.
He's moved beyond them. So yeah, he's at another phase in life.
The past 2 games, at least from a layman's perspective, it seemed that he's been a little off, and he said his footwork has been a little sloppy as the season has gone. What have you seen at him over the past 2 or 3 games?
Well, I think that there's, early in the game, for whatever reason, he hasn't made as great of decisions as he could make in our run pass stuff. So he knows that, and he's got to get better. He sees it when he sees the film, and he gets it and understands it. So, he's like everybody else. As the season goes by, there's wear and tear, and so he's got mental and physical wear and tear. But he knows he's got to play better.
Could some of that be because of added pressure on him and teams that maybe had more success getting to him?
Well, I think part of it is that as the season's gone on, we've played better teams. A lot of times, the better the defense, the worse you look. We've gotten into a part of the schedule to where defensively we've played some people that are, you got guys that are going to be the first pick in the draft that are a little bit of a problem sometimes. So,
Leonard Williams.
Yeah.
What have you seen out of Stanford's defense? Obviously, they kind of lead the league in a little bit of everything.
Well, they're the best defense that we've seen by far on film. I mean, they're uniquely different than anybody that you watch on film. They run good. They're physical, tough. They have very complicated schemes that are difficult to try to find. Stuff that you go, oh, wow, this is going to be good against that. They've built that thing right. Defensively, they've got a machine that just doesn't seem to quit. So yeah, they're challenging.
In terms of doing it against the Stanford, having success against the Stanford, what do you think that would maybe do for you guys in terms of getting it done against the elite defense in the conference?
Well, I think that that's the goal. The goal is you play, a good offense plays a really good defense, and then you see, what you can do. So the objective would be winning. So if we have to score, whatever, that's fine. But if we score 3 and they score 2, I'm good. As long as we can win. So we need to play well enough to win, whatever that takes.
So much of your guys' momentum seems to come from those big plays, runs of 12 yards or more, passes of 20 yards or more, those uppercuts after a bunch of jabs.
Right.
Stanford only allowed 1 of those plays to Washington State, which, yeah, your systems are different, but there's similar DNA. What do they do so well to tamp down on those big plays?
Well, they're so sound, and then they play basic, fundamental football. I mean, I think they started a long time ago with Coach Harbaugh of how they wanted to build their puzzle, and they've stuck to that plan. And so now, you got 5th-year seniors that have grown big, can run. The scheme is built towards what they recruited, and they're just, they're what you dread as an offensive coach to see. They line up good, they're complicated, they're all over the place, and they play really hard fundamental football.
Scove going down early against most other teams. You have your playmaker, Brennan, go down early. It's a shock to the system. They just kind of kept chugging along.
Well, I think that's when you know that you have that you've recruited really well. And again, I've seen a lot of really good defenses in the SEC as a football coach, and at other places as well. But you never see anybody that has as much talent as well coached as they are. They just do a hell of a job.
What do you think you guys learned from last year's meeting with them?
Well, last year we actually played really well the first half offensively against those guys, and we had some stuff that worked, and so I think that's something to build upon from that. So our guys, the one thing about this game is that that they're ready, that they're excited about playing these guys and knowing that they've got an opportunity to get a win, so they're excited.
Last year, it seemed they kind of continued the tradition of the scout team putting the white tape on the helmets. I don't see any white tape on the helmets this time around.
Well, that's Coach Dykes' decisions on those things.
Okay.
So, yeah, y'all can talk to him about that.